a very warm and happy Foundation Day to each one of you. A Foundation Day is primarily nothing but the birthday that we celebrate every year and year. So while we would have a formal cake cutting ceremony, that's what we do on our birthday celebrations, we eagerly wait for it every year, and after the birthday we feel a bit melancholic. I don't say sorry. We feel a bit melancholic that it was a celebration and we look forward to. So this year also, and nowadays 65th Foundation Day, a new word has been coined which is called the Sapphire Foundation Day. So it's called Sapphire Jubilee. So we are actually eagerly waiting for 75th Foundation Day and the 100th Foundation Day, while only recently we have celebrated the 60th Foundation Day. Before actually I want to share my thoughts, the beautiful corporate song of Oil India Limited touches our heart, touches our mind, touches our soul, and all of you would realize that this corporate song is actually kind of a time immemorial type. It would reverberate itself not only for today, when we will have the opportunity to celebrate our 70th, 75th and 100 years. Probably the video footage will have to be changed, because by then we would have more aggressive presence in the difficult terrains of arid fields of Rajasthan. We would have our significant operations going on should there be a discovery in the offshore waters of Indian subcontinent in Andaman Nicobar Basin. So the video footage will change, but the audio clips, those nicely coined words that we are here to conquer new horizon, would still be valid, would still be relevant. So what I am trying to say that while all this happened in 1889, we have been celebrating our Foundation Day or our birthday effective 1959. And since then, we have been a major energy player in the Indian subcontinent. We have been contributing to the energy landscape of the country, to the energy economics of the country. While we are doing so, we must, and that's what a Foundation Day and a birthday is difference all about. We must, with utmost humility and reverence, remember those stalwarts who saved the company, from a joint venture company to a national oil company in 1981, a Navaratna in 2010, and probably this is the first Foundation Day being celebrated with a difference, and that's why we are celebrating it on the eve of the Foundation Day as the Maharatna or the youngest Maharatna of the country. Believe me, this is not a small achievement. CPSEs, as all of you know, has got a significant contribution in the Indian economy. And today as we speak, it has become more relevant. It has become more relevant to be the first mover in anything and everything that has happened or saved the economic landscape or the growth story of India. We often miss out the calculation of how many trillion the economy is. But look at the growth story of India since its independence or the decades that has gone by. And during such scripted story, CPSEs had significant contribution, and Oil India also. So having secured a Maharatna portfolio, Within the CPSEs, and for all of your information, in totality we have about 55 CPSEs in the country, out of which a very few are listed, a very few are Ratnaj, and we are the 13th. And I always say we are the locket, the smallest but the locket of 6 pearls of the Maharatnas in Indian economy. Now with this Maharatna, what has become more essential is the expectation level of not only the government of India, the respective ministries, but the employees, but the citizens of the country has gone multiple times. While we would remember or recall with great admiration, great inspiration to the leaders who saved the company and the workmen and the officers who led the company to this current position, we have to take some serious pledge, take some serious commitments to the future generation. As I would be very, very happy to share the way we became a Maharatna company in August 2023. After that, we have already created a narrative called Vision 2030 and Vision 2040. And as part of that Vision 2030 and 2040, we have created a new vision for the company, because today we are an integrated energy company. B, we have created a new logo for ourselves, a logo which holds on to the legacy. So you would see that there has not been a much change, but eventually we have become more emphatic in our vision, in our visibility. There is a logo, there is a tagline now attached to the logo. In addition to that, we have enhanced our presence pan-India. We have enhanced our presence globally, and not only that, by virtue of the diversification initiatives, we have enhanced our portfolio now. So the future generation, which is little bothered, little concerned, I must give you all an assurance through, and when I address to you, I address the entire organization, and I am going to address it tomorrow in Duliajan. We are organizing a similar program. The idea is that while Oil India is taking shape and aligned itself to the vision of India to enhance its exploration footprint globally and the deep and ultra deep waters and to the deeper horizons of Mother Earth, 6,500 meter plus, no other company in the world is having this kind of approach. And when I am saying this, no other geological horizon in the world is available to any company which has got potentials lying to be unearthed at a depth of 6,500 meters. And as Oil Indians, we believe strongly that we love challenges. So on the 65th Foundation Day, we are committing ourselves, and when I say we are committing, I have got full faith today's generation of Oil India Limited, I have full faith on the today's composition of Oil India Limited, that we will have an unwavering commitment to pursue the quest for hydrocarbons. And similarly, given the fact that the alternative energy is an inevitable thing, I must share with all happy notings that we have taken a decision to create a subsidiary, a wholly owned subsidiary called Oil India Energy Limited, Green Energy Limited. This, very nice, very nice. You know, what does it mean? It means the acceptance of these kind of sincere efforts and of these kind of additional responsibility. So we have already created an Oil India Green Energy Limited which will hold the entire green energy portfolio of Oil India Limited. So we will focus on the core, we will focus on the E&P component of Oil India's portfolio, and we will also carry on our interest to become a sustainable energy or integrated energy company. Our efforts towards enhancement of capacity for refining through NRL is on, it's on track. Our efforts to create a 2G ethanol for green energy or for bioethanol is on track. Now what next? Another good piece of information, and I'm very glad to share with you, probably for the first time I'm sharing this, for the year 22-23, again, and I'm saying again Oil India has been granted an MOU performance rating of excellent. Believe me, in the current evaluation parameters or current evaluation metrics, getting an excellent rating means a lot. It speaks volumes, and more importantly, it reaffirms our commitment for performance excellence. And more important, over and above it, it reaffirms that the stakeholders of Oil India Limited repose enough trust on us. So when we tell somebody that we are from Oil India and the FY 22-23, while it was extremely difficult to get a rating of excellent MOU rating, you get to leave a signature when you tell to others. Within the circles of Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, within the circles of public sector undertakings, within the circles of the people who are policy makers in Government of India, they start taking you seriously. They reckon the efforts or specifically the contribution of Oil India Limited, and that's where this is a pledge that year on year we must continue to do well so that the unachievable targets of securing excellence as part of the MOU rating should not remain elusive to us. Now with these few words, I must compliment each one of you for having been a strong force as part of Oil India Limited. And more specifically, we have aligned ourselves to the cause or to the vision of India. We all know that now Government of India is creating a narrative for Vision 2047. That's the 100th year of our independence. And as part of our strategy of 2030 and 2040, we have already carved out specific targets. We have already carved out specific domains to make India an energy independent country. Before I conclude, I must thank all the spouses or better halves of ours for their unwavering support, for their sacrifices, for their contributions as part of the oil family. We all acknowledge, we all recognize this, because the nature of our duty, the nature of or the interfaces that we have, the responsibilities that we carry as part of our portfolio, irrespective of the level, irrespective of the assigned portfolios, irrespective of whatever we do. And more importantly, our job is extremely challenging because we deal with a subject which is oil and gas, high pressure, high temperature. So considering that, I must again, on behalf of the entire Oil India family, convey our heartfelt gratitudes to all the Beta Hubs, through you to the entire Beta Hub community of Oil India Limited. A huge round of applause for all of you. I'm sure we will celebrate 66th Foundation Day. I'm sure we will have another round of excellent performances, and I'm sure we will continue to have more discoveries, more enhanced production, more near horizons to conquer. Thank you very much.